Hello, everybody. 75 Lim talking, and you'll probably see my most messy state. In my most messy state, this is going to be trimmed, and everything is going to get better. Amazing intro. Okay, so hi everyone. Sadly a bit late again. I'm back on track, but still a bit late. But it's because a bunch of things happened this weekend and the week before, so I couldn't get to react to the episode in time. Then it got a bit bad, and then I had to come back on my feet again, because I don't want to react to anything in a bad state or a bad mood, which we all know the consequences of that. But anywho, we are here to watch a My Little Pony episode, which is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode 14, The Cart Before the Ponies, which I guess is inspired by the saying, I hope I remember it correctly, the saying that you put the cart before the horse, and it's apparently to mean something. I can't remember what it means. And I know people like to explain stuff, but please check the comments before you write, because if someone already has explained it, please don't type it again, because I have tried it before where I say I don't understand something and then people try to explain it and then I get it explained 10 times over. So please, if you already see someone who has explained to me what it means, please don't explain it again, unless you can give another version or something, okay? Okay, so, I have seen screenshots of this episode going around, even though I try my hardest to not spoil myself, and it's apparently a cart race, which I apparently also can guess from the title, the cart before the ponies. Even though it should be behind the pony, never mind. So this is going to be interesting. So, yeah, if you're ready, my dear friends, so let's begin. Watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode 14, The Cart Before the Ponies. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright.
Good morning, Miss Cheerilee! Good morning, every pony.
Have everyone actually experienced that in classes in real life? Everyone greeting the teacher?
Physics.
Oh crap, I just missed it. What, physics?
Specifically, the use of force in energy conversions. In this case, using mechanical work to convert potential energy into kinetic energy.
I skipped mathematics in gymnasium for this reason.
Miss Cheerilee? That sounds a bit over our heads. Yeah, why would we even need to know that stuff?
Oh, it's very important. In fact, you'll most likely end up using it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What for?
Why, for participating in the Applewood Derby!
Oh, I forgot it's called a derby. It's going to be My Little Racing.
You have to, learn stuff.
My Little Cart Racing is Magic. Here we go. If that is not already a pony parody title of Mario Kart, then I am disappointed in the fandom. I mean, come on, it's so easy. My Little Cart Racing is Magic. And so you all share this magic with me. Big adventure turns out fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete to have my little pony. Do you know you're all my very best friends? You're all my dear friends. Alright.
We get to race in the Applewood
So it's a
Derby
CNC
tomorrow.
kart racing episode.
So cool! My family's talked about it for years, and now I'm finally old enough to race.
Now hold on to your horseshoes, every pony. You've got a lot of work to do before
You still
you're
have the
ready
rest
to
of the
race.
school day to go through.
but not schoolwork, right?
There'll be a block of applewood just like this one waiting for you at Sweet Apple Acres tomorrow, and you've got one day to turn it into a race-ready cart.
Yeah, you have to build the cart yourselves, little ponies.
That is a lot of work.
I used to be a Boy Scout, and I'll explain it at a later time.
Choose wisely, because they'll also have to ride in the cart with you during the race.
Oh man, this brings
I
back
think
both
I
bad
know
and
just
good
the
memories.
pony to ask. Me too! Me 3!
Me 4, I'm ready.
Just remember, every pony, your cart has to be able to finish the race if you want to win one of the awards.
What is it?
Fastest, for winning the race, naturally. Most traditional, for the best working replica of an original Applewood cart. And most creative, for the cart with the best overall design.
And they're all blue ribbons.
Wait, those ribbons are the bee's knees.
And they're all going to be staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive.
I knew there was gonna be a catch.
There's always a catch when it comes to schoolwork. You can't escape it.
Wow, have you seen what the carts used to look like in the olden days? Yeah, I know all about them.
Oh my.
When Ponyville started the Derby, they decided to use the wood from our apple trees for the carts. The race has been a part of Sweet Apple Acres ever since. I just think these old
And
carts
other
look
old
so
tradition.
cool. But I guess you and Applejack will probably win the award for most traditional, huh? The apples usually do, but honestly, I'd rather build the fastest cart there is and win the race.
That's going to be Scootaloo.
But I'm pretty sure Scoot and Rainbow Dash will take that award.
Oh, they're going to. Oh, of course.
On my scooter, being the fastest isn't such a big deal. Maybe I'll try to make the wildest looking cart I can think of. Really? Sure. If I win most creative, you can totally win the award. For
Why am I
fastest.
getting
And I can
flashbacks to
win
the
award for most
showstoppers?
traditional. Sounds like we're all gonna try something different. I
That
can't wait to tell Applejack.
I am getting flashbacks to showstoppers, where there's a clear, obvious thing they could do, but they want to do something different, so they'll try and do that instead.
I want you to have as much fun as I did when I was a filly.
Wait, Cloudsdale has a derby too?
Sure, practically every town in Equestria has one.
Oh,
I still remember racing my cloud cart.
a cloud cart.
It's so awesome!
Aww. Oh, they look like snowboards. Or like the sleds.
And let me guess. You won fastest cart.
Obviously.
So what do you say? Will you help me make my race cart?
Help you? I'm all over it. I've got tons of ideas.
Don't worry. I've got a lot of ideas of my own. What are you looking for?
The blueprint for my derby cart, of course. I'll have to change it a little, because this race is on roads, not on clouds. But trust me, your cart is gonna be amazing.
But she has her own ideas.
How awesome is this? With Dash on my team, how could anything go wrong?
Well, I'm mighty flattered you
Oh,
want to
sorry.
work with your big
Hello,
sis on the
yes,
farm.
Mr. Murphy for
the
you.
Applewood Derby did start on our farm. I know. Well, I couldn't be more proud to help my little sister take the prize for most traditional.
Actually, I was kind of thinking of something else. Like fastest?
Fastest? Apple Bloom, things aren't like they were in the old days. The fastest cart now has got to be slick and modern.
Exactly.
And not Apple at all. The apples win most traditional. We have since
Oh,
the Derby
Applejack
started.
and her stubborn
Why
traditional
would every
ways.
pony want to win anything else? Now, why don't you head off and get some chamomile vines, some hickory sticks, and some apple barrels, and I'll show you what an apple family cart should look like.
As we all know, Applejack is a
do
bit
have a
stuck
family
in
tradition,
traditional and
Apple.
olden ways and all that stuff.
The Applewood Derby? Of course I'll help.
Wow, Rarity, I didn't know you
Hello,
were this
Chancellor
excited.
Ponies?
Me? Oh, why, I'm just itching to right an old wrong from long,
She's
long
interested in
ago.
those ghastly,
I
dirty
designed my own cart when I was
derbies.
just a filly,
Oh,
and I was positive I was going to win the prize for
Wow.
most creative hooves down. But I came in second. Second!
Jesus!
Second for most creative? To whom?
Derby one?
But I learned a valuable lesson. I learned to know my audience, and the race cart audience wants big. They want bold. Chop, chop, every pony out. We've got work to do.
Oh, no, in Miles, I say.
This will take all of my considerable skills. But I will fashion the biggest and boldest derby cart to ever win the prize for most creative.
Actually, I was sort of thinking of something more traditional.
Oh, please, darling, leave tradition to the apples. We're doing big, we're doing bold. Soon the prize for most creative will finally be in my hooves.
You mean my hooves?
Yes, that's what I said, my hooves. Darling, I hope you're ready to get an early start tomorrow.
How early?
Ring, ring. What the heck? Yes? Sorry, it's Mr. Murphy again. Like, he's calling all over his attorneys at me about his laws and everything. It's just,
Already, the sun's
it's a mess.
not even up yet.
Oh, Apples, quit complaining. In my day, we were up even early.
Hey,
We were up building them derbies while it was snowing. Uphill. At night, with timber wolves at our back.
And my cart wins most traditional. Hoo-wee! It's gonna be a good day.
You mean our carts, right?
Yes, that's what we said, darling.
Yup.
Our carts.
You shift partners? Maybe?
Their carts? It almost sounds like they're planning on building them without us. I'm sure they meant our carts. Like the teen cart, right? Of course! I mean, they're all our older sisters. Practically. Plus, they've all done this before. I'm sure they know best. Let's just buckle down and get to work.
I'm gonna get another A-team, thing. Wait, Snips has a dad! I just saw Snips with his dad!
Scootaloo, where have you been? I've only got till noon to make the fastest cart ever! About that, I was really thinking of going for the most creative prize. I mean, I know all about speed already, so...
Exactly. It's all about speed. We've got to get across the finish line to win a prize, so we might
I can already see what things people are going to complain about.
I left a bunch of paint cans by the road. Bring them up here, would you? Nothing as fun as painting racing stripes on the winning cart.
Right. Fun.
I can already see the complaints.
Spending time building the cart with my big sister? Why, this is just teen-rific. How can I help?
You can feast your eyes on this. I mean, it ain't quite finished yet.
Oh,
How long did it take to make that?
Don't it have the makings of the best cart you ever did see? Is something wrong, Apple Bloom?
actually, I was kind of thinking of something a little more modern and less rickety. With maybe a chance of winning?
Bless my hooves, I thought we covered this. Tradition is all that counts. And who knows tradition better than apples? No, Pony, that's who. So, are you an apple?
I
or
would
are
argue
you
Rarity also would know things
I'm
about
an apple,
traditional
but-
stuff.
What if I just take off this fringe?
No, not the fringe! Why, shoot! Now I've got to start all over from scratch. And it's almost race time.
Oh, so maybe we
So
can
that's-
redesign it then. Just a little.
No time! And who'd want to redesign something that's already perfect?
Right. Perfect. Okay, so I
Damn.
sketched out some of my ideas. How about a nice yellow fringe on top? Oh, darling. The fringe is not exactly big, and that yellow is the least bold
Boom!
color I can imagine. Well, it doesn't have to be yellow, but I really do love the old-timey style, like this.
Looks like Applejack's card.
Sweetie Val, precious face, old-timey is
Precious!
passe. Remember, big and bold. I do
And
have a reputation to
thematics.
uphold. It was one thing to lose as a filly, but can you imagine if I didn't win the most creative now? Ponies might stop buying my couture.
If you didn't win.
But we're supposed to be doing this together. Yes, of course we are, darling. In fact, we just finished. I know, you're speechless. Well, if that isn't big and bold, I don't know what is. Isn't it wonderful?
It's a swan boat. A car.
Right. Wonderful.
Am I singing a song coming up? Why is there a chicken on it? Scootaloo. No chickens. Seriously, I'm sick of that meme. What is with her obsession with chickens? How did you paint that with just a few brushes? Seriously, the painting power of these ponies are palpable. That's me trying to rhyme. The top part looks nice. diamond handles. But yeah, this reminds me of when I used to be a Boy Scout. We also had these big kart races. I think it was national things, where you had to make your own boat, your own car with your team. But we just bound big logs together to make our cars.
How's it going? Rarity's definitely made the biggest, boldest cart any pony's ever seen.
How about your shift?
Wow. Well, Applejack's built something so traditional, it's practically an antique.
How about your shift?
What I say, there's no talking Rainbow Dash out of making the fastest cart in Equestria. Doesn't look like any of us ended up with what we wanted.
How about your shift?
I'm sure our older sisters know what they're doing. Right? Right. And even if our carts aren't exactly what we had in mind, it'll still be fun to drive them to the finish line. Sure, the race is the best part. Yeah, CMC's behind the wheels.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Way to go to be optimistic.
Derby racers to the starting line! Derby racers to the starting line!
That is.
The race is about to start, Scootaloo. You better shake a leg if you want to ride in the winning cart. You too, Sweetie Belle. There's only one seat left aboard this creative masterpiece, and it's just for you.
Is this where they realize that they're going to shift?
Wait for me! This traditional cart handles at the exact perfect pace. Slow. And I got the passenger seat all
Slow.
over for you, Apple Bloom.
Passenger seat?
Here's an idea. How about you shift? I'm doing this motion for a reason.
They're the only older ponies driving. First,
Diamond is driving with her butler. I just saw that.
I know they were all excited to help, but I don't think they're really helping anymore. We better hurry if we want to be a part of this race at all.
Aren't you all missing some pony?
They'll be along.
And, usually the younger ponies drive the carts?
Darling, do these look like usual carts to you?
And Shirley, why are you dressed like a... Oh, well, she's supposed to be the one like... Go!
Racers!
Damn.
On your marks, get set, go!
Cheerleader. Cheerleader! I just came up with that pun on my own.
Can't we go any faster?
Faster? Don't be silly. This is perfect.
Song?
Check me out, racing the derby. Check out my old-fashioned cart. Check me out, racing the derby in my original work of art.
Check me out, faster than ever. There's no pony can catch me now. Let me out, I'd do it over. If I only knew how.
Alright.
Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Go.
Cheerleader. I will never get that out of my head.
My cart's the most original, designed with imagination. My cart's the most traditional, just plain no complications.
Look at me, I am the ace. Might as well give up the chase. Wish we could stop this race. Start again and do it our way. Having any fun yet? Nope. Maybe if we could
Are
go
we
a little
having
faster.
fun yet?
Derby racers.
Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Very easy to sing along with. I'll say yes, all both biceps with the freaking cans. Isn't that considered cheating?
Further blow away the competition.
Gotta coast on through, just relax, we're gonna cruise it.
Guess I don't really care since we're clearly gonna lose it.
See every pony's watching, presentation in soft glory.
Just past you even faster. Speed is king. End of story.
Bit unstable.
Won't stop, we're on the attack. Too late to take it all back.
It was too late. Oh no.
Giddy up, derby racers.
Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers.
Go.
Go! Ah! I guess you can say that we are at a crossroad right now.
Oh, my beautiful swan cart is an ugly duckling.
And my old-time cart is a rootin' tootin' wreck.
It still counts as a win if I push my cart across, right? They're not your carts! Huh?
Whoa!
We were supposed to design them. And we were supposed to drive them. The derby was supposed to be for us, not the three of you. Now you've ruined it for every pony.
Whoa. This is probably one of the few times they're speaking up against their siblings.
Yes, but I suppose
And
we might
step
have gotten
sibling.
a teensy bit carried away.
But I
Teensy.
thought you all wanted our help.
We did.
Yeah, want their help.
We wanted your
Not to
help
take
with
over.
Our carts, but we all ended up with carts that are what each of you wanted. Mm-hmm. Well, why didn't you say anything? You've all done the race before. I just figured you knew best. Plus, it's hard to speak up to older ponies. Oh, I certainly understand that. But you mustn't think older ponies automatically know best. And we probably could have done a better job of listening to you.
Yeah, think.
I guess we owe all three of you an apology.
Yeah, think.
Not just us.
I'm going to enjoy
Feel
this.
about a do-over.
I think that's a wonderful idea. But maybe the older pony should sit this one out.
I wait with you.
Thanks for helping us fix up our carts. Pretty creative, right?
Is that a freaking Phoenix you're driving?
It's not traditional, but it sure looks fast, don't it? You know, darling, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that yellow fringe is rather bold after all. Thanks, every pony.
Guess we can also guess how this is going to end. Whee!
Yep, I sure am glad Miss Cheerily agreed to run the race over again.
Well, it isn't every year I get to say this twice, but Derby Racers to the starting line!
Go, go, go! Derby Racers! Go, go, go! Derby Racers!
Racers! On your marks, get set, go!
And it's probably best keeping all the grown-ups on the sidelines.
Especially when it's a thing that's supposed to be for kids! For the school children. Ponies.
I have an idea. Much better. Honestly, I'm not sure why we wanted to race those carts in the first place. Seriously. This is the most relaxed I've been all day.
Wow! And let us guess who won the different things. It would be kind of funny if they won the same the prizes, like they still won those prizes, like Apple Bloom, traditional, Schooloo Bastards, and other stuff. That would be funny.
I mean, this is the life. Right, ponies?
She can't keep herself in. Oh, rainbow. Oh, we don't see the result of it. Okay. Alright then. So I guess you can say there was a bit of a middle of the road episode. And also, as I said, I have good and bad memories with the kart racing. As I was trying to tell in the episode, I used to be a Boy Scout, and in Denmark I don't know if it's still going, but when I was a Boy Scout, there was this national kart racing contest where groups from every Boy Scout group would try and build a car and then drive it on to the finish line. And the more I think about it, the more I realize I have actually way more bad memories than good memories about that, because I tried it twice. Once it did alright. Like we tried to figure out who should drive and who should pull, because these carts we had to sometimes have to go straight over roads and up hills. So there would always be one who would be steering the wheel, and then the rest of them would either be pulling the cart up with ropes or pushing it from behind. So it's actually also kind of dangerous, because you had to be really sure when to move and all that kind of stuff. But the second year was probably the worst, and why I stopped, because I ended up on a group with a group of girls who didn't want to do anything. They just, I was the only one in the group who was like, come on, let's get this going, like, let's win this thing. Everyone else like, I don't even care. So, I'm not trying to be stereotypical or anything, but it was a group of girls who just didn't care, who didn't want to, or just, and it was really stressful for younger me. So yeah. But this episode, it was an okay episode. I enjoyed it. The obvious, what can I say? The obvious problem with the episode is that the three siblings and sister role model was just, I'm tempted to say they were hit with the stupid stick for this episode. Like, I can imagine that, like from Rarity's case, like being able to attend in a tournament that you lost as a youth, that would be very inspiring, very much like, I have to win this, and then you would do it at any cost. But when you do it at the expense of the person who was, who the whole thing was for, like, as far as I understood, this derby was all for the younglings, for the school fillies. And when the older ones try to just take it away from them, that's just a bad move. And especially the way they handle it. Like as Cheerleader said, that, you know that it's the school ponies who were supposed to drive the carts, right? And then Rarity replied with, do these look like regular carts? Like, because they look like the way they do, they are above the handling of young ponies. So, I have mixed feelings about it, to be honest. I kind of like it, I kind of don't like it. So, if I had to rate this episode something, it would probably be a NASCAR racing out of 10. Because you know there's some parts of it that's going to go bad. You can just feel it from the premise. Already just from the idea of it, you can see that there's going to be problems. But in the end, it does come through. Maybe with a few scratches and a few damaging, maybe even a crash in the middle of it. But I still think it worked. I still think it came through and delivered an okay episode. One of the best? No. One of the worst? Nah. There are some good points in it, like the scene with the CMC speak up against their older ponies. That was surprisingly like, whoa, scene, because we have never seen them speak up like that and just practically yell at them. That was pretty cool. I was glad we got a scene like that. But I guess that is my feelings. So, as always, my dear friends, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please tell me in the comments what you think about the episode, this reaction, and my channel in general. Please tell me both positive and negative, so I can use it all to grow and evolve to a better entertainer for you guys. But as always, my dear friends, thank you very much for watching. My name is JohnnyFerno, and I'll see you guys next time.